Alright, welcome back to another video. I actually had to call a last second audible on today's video because in the morning of yesterday, the video went completely different direction of what we wanted. We had a lot of errors and mistakes happen, and I just could not get the video that I wanted. So in this one, we're going to talk about 4 things you can do to increase your efficiency in your interior cleaning. Now I'm going to try to keep things simple and not expensive. So hopefully whatever tips you can take to implement into your business, your operations, take it. Now again, you have to take what I say and mold it to fit your situation. If I tell you this one thing and you're like, I don't have this exact one thing or whatever, well then make it fit your system however you can, right? Like, I'm not gonna be able to give you an exact tip to every single individual person that's watching these videos. So take what you can, mold it to how you need to, and make it fit your system and your operations. Oh, and quick announcement before we get started with the video. Detailing as a Business, my online course is open for enrollment. Just check the description box down below for the link to get more information about that program. I help you start and grow it. So we talk about sales, marketing, pricing, customer service experience, operation. Like we talk about all that in the program. So check the description box down below for that link, and also I have all the links to the products and tools that I mentioned here. So don't worry about writing down the names. Just check the description box down below, and you'll get all that information. Okay, so tip number one, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you are gonna know what I'm gonna say here, but it's a very simple, inexpensive, depending on what you buy, thing that you can do to increase your efficiency, and that's gonna be going from a spray bottle to a pump sprayer. And in our business, in our operations, we have anywhere, I think we have in total, like not just interior products, but across, interior and exterior, I think we have like 8 pump sprayers. Okay, so we heavily invest in the pump sprayers. We have both the IK and the Merrolix pump sprayers. Personally, like the one that we really enjoy, the ones that we like the best are the Merrolix pump sprayers. But you want to put your pre-spray, whatever carpet cleaner that you're using, put it into a pump sprayer. So if it's gonna be whatever it may be, just put your chemical into a pump sprayer instead of a spray bottle. And I know some people like to be like, wow, if you're doing all those pumps, like you're getting more tired there than using a spray bottle. And it's like I only have to pump the pump sprayer one time, and then I can use that for the entire vehicle without ever have to pumping it again. So like, yes, you have to put a little bit of effort into the pump sprayer, but that far outbeats. It's still gonna like be so much superior than spray bottle. Instead of doing this every single time, it is so much better to just put it into a pump sprayer, pump it up one time, and then be able to use it like this without having to use a trigger the entire time. I'm telling you, like, it's a very super inexpensive way. Like, you can go to Home Depot, Walmart, wherever, get a $14 pump sprayer and use that instead of a spray bottle. Of course, like these Merrolixes, I think they're like $25, $30, $35 each. So these can get expensive over time, especially if you use so many of them. But that is one basic thing that you can do, is change from a spray bottle into a pump sprayer. All right, so thing number 2 that you can do is, instead of going with a manual brush to agitate the seats, the carpeting, whatever you may have, upgrade to a drill brush. Now a drill brush. So there's so many that you can use. Well, obviously it's just a cordless drill, and you use some attachments to turn it into a drill brush. Again, the links will be down below. But this saves so much time. Instead of manually agitating all the seats, all the carpeting, all the floor mats, you just put a brush here, turn it on, and you're good to go. So this is a huge thing that you can do to really increase your efficiency. Now it's gonna be like $100, and then depending on the batteries that you get, obviously the one down below, it comes with batteries. This is a super simple thing that you can do. Now, if you have like an old one laying around, use that. You just gotta get the proper brushes. But other than that, this is super simple, and it is a night and day difference. Like, as soon as you go from any type of manual brush to any type of drill brush, you will notice the impact immediately. So this is one super simple thing that you can do to increase your efficiency. Okay, so thing number 3 is switching from brushes like these to scrub pads like these. Again, all the links will be down below. I don't know these names, so just check them out down below. But a lot of times, like, you don't necessarily always, so when you agitate, you just need it to agitate, right? Whether it's a form of a brush, of a towel, of a pad, it doesn't really matter. It's just the agitation that matters, right? So with these, like, I use this a lot more frequently, like on door panels, dashboards, and it's much easier. Like I can just simply wipe it all down versus like agitating, and like sometimes it's not that aggressive. So with this one, like if I do need to get a bit more aggressive, I just push down a little harder or do a few more passes. So I have found that like it is faster, depending on the situation, to use these on the plastic surfaces versus using brushes. Now, of course, these are still gonna have their places, like cleaning the door handle, the controls, and all those tight areas. But in terms of this, like just the large surfaces where you can just like sweep around, this helps out a lot. And this is, I think it just, I don't know, just check down below, because I don't know if this is exactly like just to wash dishes or whatever, but these pads are becoming more of my go-to versus brushes, because again, like this one, not that it's bad, it still does its job, but because you have to agitate and do this and do all this, you know, funny business, versus just getting this scrub pad and just going to town. This is, at least from, you know, I've been using it quite a few weeks now, and I do see myself going for this a lot more than brushes. Okay, and thing number 4, this one is very simple to do, which is why I want to include it in this video, is that instead of, let's say you're mobile, this specifically probably if you're mobile like me, is that instead of having all your towels in the van and you have to walk back, or maybe you grab like a lump sum of towels and then put them in your interior and then you work off of that, it is just helpful to have two separate bags that you bring to the vehicle. One bag is going to be filled with clean towels, and one bag is used for the dirty towel. So once you get a towel, you clean it, you need to discard it. Instead of walking back, instead of throwing it into a pile in the van, you just grab your other bag, throw it in there, and then you're set to go. That one is super easy. I mean, this bag I think was like 12 bucks at Academy, nothing expensive. This bag, as I've mentioned it in another video a while ago, is that I found it at a park like 3-4 years ago. So Jaden, my bad, but I have your bag. So I just use those 2 bags, one bag for clean towels, one bag for dirty towels, and just keep them by you. And then it's just much easier than having to walk to go discard your towels or walk to go get new towels. You just bring everything with you in terms of the towel storage or organization. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and add another one. So this one is gonna be one, when you can upgrade to a bigger, stronger unit that is gonna help you out a lot. Meaning, like if you can go from the McCulloch 1385 to the, let's say, whatever other steamer, VX5000, Vapor Clean, Chief Steamer, whatever it's called. If you can go from that to that, it is gonna help out tremendously because the output is stronger. It's like probably a continuous refill, so you don't have to stop it. Like so many other features. So when you get to the point where you can upgrade to a bigger unit to get more output out of it, I would suggest that with this steamer, with the extractor, with whatever you can, like it does help to go from a not professional small unit to a bigger professional unit. And again, when the time is ready, not like, oh, like I seen Oscar use it, I see this other YouTuber use it, oh, it looks so cool, I want to get it now. No, like it's when you have the customers, when you're doing enough per day, once you have the revenue in place and you're like, yes, now it makes sense to get this unit, then pull the trigger and get it. And the other thing I want to add is that not every interior is going to come out perfect. That's one thing you have to realize from the very start. Like this isn't YouTube detailing where like you're gonna spend 12 hours on one interior or keep it overnight. Like we have maybe 2, 3, 4 hours budgeted for the vehicle to complete it. If it's a 2004 interior, right, and it's like it's never really been cleaned, it's never been maintained, so now we're going there and like cleaning it thoroughly for the very first time in however long, then we can't expect for it to be perfect, right? This isn't gonna, you know, we're not gonna be there, you know, doing 20 passes on the seat until like it comes from like brown to completely clear and white. That's not gonna happen. So when you're working on an interior, you have to set the proper expectations for yourself and say, okay, look, it's not gonna come out perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. That's why you have to communicate with your customer and let them know, hey, it's not gonna be perfect. Every vehicle we've ever worked on that didn't come out like perfect or like maybe there were a lot of stains there, the customer was already like, look, I don't need it to be perfect. I'm not looking for a miracle. I just want it to look better than what it is right now. Those are literal, actual, verbatim words that customers use with us. Hey, I know it's not gonna come out perfect. I know it's not gonna come out great. I just want it to look better than what it is right now. Because a lot of times, like those stains that have been there for 5 years, that coffee stain that you spilled back in 06, like it's not gonna come out. Like no matter what, it's just not gonna come out. We can make it look better. We can make it a little bit more eye-appealing, but it's not gonna come out better. So you have to set the proper expectations with the customer and when you're with yourself to know that it's not gonna come out perfect, because you can easily spend however long they're trying to make it perfect only to yield like marginal results versus like not, you know, versus spending 10 minutes versus 2 minutes. That 8-minute difference, although it might seem like you're doing a lot more, the results that you're gonna get from it are like so insignificant that the time doesn't really make much of a difference. Okay, and that's gonna wrap up this video. I'll leave it right there. 4 things to help you increase your efficiency in the interior, plus a few more tips that I just gave you. Now, again, my online course, Detailing as a Business, is currently open until this Monday, the 26th. So if you're interested in getting more advanced training and you want to be coached by me, then check the description box down below for the link to get more information on that course, Detailing as a Business. It's open now until Monday. Other than that, let me know if you have any comments, questions, concerns. Leave those in the comment section down below. Maybe add what you would do to increase your efficiency. I just dropped my phone. I could have given a lot more tips, but I wanted to keep it simple just because, you know, obviously if I start giving everything, then like I go all over the place and then this turns into a 25-minute video, and that's not what I want. So just keep on watching the video so you get more tips and tricks and strategies to increase your efficiency. Other than that, again, leave all the comments, questions, concerns down below, and I'll see you on the next one.